Do you also like someone reading for you? It can be your mum or dad, grandma and grandpa, or perhaps your teacher once she takes you and your friends to a sunlit school garden. Just imagine, you are lying down on the grass or on a soft blanket, a tree trunk at your back, and you are listening to words drifting to you through the air. Your eyes are closed, and the pictures that were, moments before, just letters in a book, were now coming alive. When someone reads for you, you don't need to do anything. Just lie quietly and listen. Listen to a story, which can be happy or sad, but always intended for you and you only. So, make yourself comfortable now and immerse yourself in the story I experienced in one small lake. What? You are asking. In a lake? Yes, my little friend. I am not some bewitched princess, nor Cinderella dashing to the royal ball in a mice-drawn pumpkin coach. I am a pike. I am a pike, and my name is Madeleine. Well, for now, I am more of a little pike, no longer than a ruler. The really big pike is my mummy. Everyone is afraid of her. She is all muscle and has long, sharp teeth protruding from her mouth. I only have small teeth for now, but on the other hand, I am agile and swift as an arrow. We pike are the queens of all waters. Our skin is disguised by a green colour and is covered with distinctive yellow stripes. Most of our time we spend on lookout and then we shoot in to attack. We relish all kinds of fish, but mostly whitefish. They are such little creatures that swim in a shoal and sparkle just like Christmas tree decorations. My mummy is a proficient predator. Every day she has one whitefish for breakfast, another for lunch, and the third for dinner. And I at least give these squeaking silver appetizers a good chasing. As I am still small, I swim with my mummy, but one day I will have to flee the nest. You know, we pike are reclusive predators, just like spiders, for instance. Our old family friend, Jonah, is apparently also a recluse, but he lives on the other side of the lake and I haven't seen him yet. As I have already said, I am quite a rascal. I go after everything that shines. And that is why my mummy is worried that I might become a good catch for a fisherman, the only creature that catches us. Nevertheless, one of those actually showed up one day. Once upon a hot summer morning, my mummy was on the lookout for whitefish for breakfast when something fast and sparkling flew past her. Mummy attacked that tempting thing when a hook got stuck in her mouth. "Help! Help me!" she called in desperation when the fisherman was pulling her to the shore. I looked back at the fish a short way off, but they were only standing by idly. It seemed that they didn't hear my mummy at all. I charged towards them and started persuading them, tears in my eyes. "Come on, help her, she is my mummy." But the fish were like statues. Some even swam away and whispered something happily. I went back to Mummy. "Madeleine," she wheezed breathlessly. "Swim to Jonah. He will take care of you. Do you hear me? Swim to Jonah." Then a keep net surrounded her and my mummy disappeared above the water forever. I spent the whole night crying. For the first time in my life, I was alone. And even though I knew I was to grow into a reclusive predator, the idea of a life of a water spider did not appeal to me at all. That is also why I didn't linger at all, and first thing in the morning, I went to see Jonah the catfish. I have never seen Jonah before. I only knew that he was an old family friend and that he lived somewhere on the other side of the lake. To chase away the sadness, I started looking for something to eat. Oh, how happy I would be to catch my very first whitefish. Before long, I really spotted a shoal of small sparkling fish. They were in a circle playing with a ball. I moved forward and approached them discreetly, but the ever-wary beasts spotted me and made a dash for it. Darn it! For a while, I watched the mud the whitefish churned up when I noticed the ball. It was a blue and red and yellow ball and looked as happy as a rainbow. I picked it up with my pectoral fins and for a little while longed for having someone I could play catch with. It enraged me. I thought, if I can't play catch, then nobody can. I bared my teeth and bit through the whitefish's ball. In the evening, I came to a place covered with watergrass. Amongst its leaves, I saw a fish. It resembled a carp, but was slimmer and had a pointy dorsal fin. I creeped up to it from behind and bit its tail. Ouch! The skinny creature shrieked out and yanked like a dog bitten by a flea. Why are you panicking? I laughed. I am just a little pike. I am looking for a family friend, Jonah the catfish. Do you know where I can find him? I don't, whimpered the fish, and with some concern still watched my teeth. But if you bite me again, I shall tell my friends. You telltale. Who are you anyhow? My name is Matthew, and I am a grass carp. You have disturbed my lunch. The elongated miniature of a carp reproached me and pointed to the watergrass. What does it taste like? I thought. Like watergrass. We grass carps just love it. But we have quite a problem to pick it, added Matthew, and pulled at one especially thick leaf helplessly. Myself, I have a problem to catch a whitefish. Suddenly, more grass carp came out from amongst the leaves. Clear off, you predator, or we'll sink our teeth into you. But you have no teeth, I giggled. You are grass eaters, I added mockingly. But the grass carp really looked annoyed, and I didn't want to tease them any longer. I pitched camp behind a nearby stone and spent the night alone. When I woke up in the morning, my tummy was rumbling. I tried to lift the stone I had camped behind and surprisingly found 2 worms underneath. I sucked them in greedily when the water splashed above me. I bent over backwards and saw a duck. She was paddling just above me and her little babies waddled behind her like some fluffy corks. There were exactly 8 of them. The duck's feet resembled flippers and my eyes twinkled when I saw them. I went up to the bird unnoticed and sank my teeth into her leg. Quack, 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 screeched the terrified bird, whereat it flapped its wings and flew up. The 8 ducklings started chattering and circling around the water surface like hot cars. I flew through the air, my friends, I flew! And I counted 7 before I let go of the duck's leg and splashed back down to water. That is my new record. After this amazing experience, I continued with my journey filled with pride, and by noon I met one wonderfully funny fish, Stammering Bream.